For you, first 3 days, just personally, team-wise?
It's been great. I mean, guys, we're kind of all over the place in the summer, so it's been great to have everyone in the building. I think that, in general, has given life to everyone. So, I mean, it's been great to get together with the guys, to compete, just to get better, and get this thing rolling.
Have you seen a tangible difference in shape of the team?
Yeah, I think we just embrace it more. I think we approach it with more joy. I think we're in better condition. Obviously, we're not quite at season, so we have some room to grow and some room to build in that regard as well. So we're working.
What are you learning about playing with Luka during this training camp versus when you guys got him last year?
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm just reminded of his own greatness. He sees the floor so well. He can score from anywhere on the floor. He's always a threat. But he's doing such a good job of commanding defenses. You know what I mean? He gets all 10 eyes on him. He sees the floor, and he makes a good read 9 times out of 10.
You still learning to play with him, his style to play, his style to start? Is that pretty much you learned it last season?
Yeah, I mean, I think a bit. But I don't really see Luka as a premeditated individual. You know what I mean? He's very much so reading and reacting. So you have to read and react with him. You know what I mean? So I kind of see it that way. He's high IQ. LeBron's pretty similar in that route as well. So, but it's definitely still learning him, learning what he likes and doesn't like, and just playing at his level.
JJ joked with us that the guys probably aren't happy with him the way he had you guys end practice with sprints. What is that? First, what's the physical challenge or something like that? I think it was 6'10", 6, and then what does that do for the group to kind of all be doing that together and putting it in the work?
Yeah, I mean, I told JJ about a week or two ago, I said, if we all hate you, but we all hate you collectively, that's great, So as long as we're together in it, you know what I mean? Obviously, no one wants to run at the end of a long practice, but we know the goal we have set for ourselves, and we know what we're trying to do moving forward. We all embraced it, we all got the run in, and we all got better for it.
When you look at how y'all perform defensively over the course of the season, and knowing that that's probably an area of improvement for this season, like how have these practices reinforced that, and what does that mean for you individually?
Yeah, I mean, I think the practices have reinforced it just with our details. I think we've been focused on the certain nuances of what we're doing. Obviously, it's quick. We had 3 practices and we got a game tomorrow, so we did what we can to install. Fortunately, we have enough guys that have been here last year as well, so the learning curve hasn't been as much. But it's a slow grind. You know what I mean? Nothing's going to happen overnight. We're just trying to get a bit better each day. For myself, I love to highlight a defense. I'm a defensive guy, so I love to take a few minutes to just talk about principles, concepts, communication, things like that, just to limit our mistakes.
Y'all got a lot of preseason games, right? Like
Always,
6 of them.
man.
How do the games kind of help you do things that the practices are never going to be able to do?
Yeah, well, I think the other teams don't necessarily know our plans and schemes and calls yet at this course of the year, so it's a chance for us to see something live. We may huddle up and say we're going to do this and just see how we respond to each other, but it's very different when you have the lights, the crowds, the fans, and you get a real feel. That's the one blessing of us having so many preseason games. We get to get that feel of what it's like to get your heart rate up, to get loud in there and have to make a decision under fire.
Gabe, what was the experience like hearing that you were going to be going to Vegas to go to a Backstreet Boys concert this summer and doing that with your team? And
I was grateful to be invited. I was happy to be invited. Like I said, people have been traveling. People have been all over the place in the summer, as they should. That's the time for it. But it was a chance for us to get together. I mean, it was a good amount of us that went as well. So that camaraderie, that chance to be one and be a team in that way, and celebrate one of our own, was awesome.
The version of Luka that you spent most of your time around prior to that was I think you would say a shell shock to some degree version of him. Did you see a difference in the summer? Have you seen a difference as he's maybe shaken off some of the stuff that he was carrying around last year?
Yeah, I mean, I think he's got more comfortable. I think we also saw or received a Luka that had taken more time off from the game. I haven't asked him, but I guess probably ever in his life. So he was working his way back, and he was thrown into the fire, and he handled it with a lot of grace. He handled it well, so we're excited for him. He had a great summer himself. He competed at a very high level. We're looking forward to this year.
Prior to the show, did you have any Backstreet Boys songs in your iTunes or Spotify plays?
Only the classics.
Okay.
So the ones that come on, and it's like, oh, I knew every word. I might have been under my breath like that. But no, we had a good time. The concert was fun.
Thanks, Gabe.
Yep, we good? Appreciate y'all. See y'all next time.